I just want the shorts because it's the hairspin on.
Yeah. The weapon.
On the yeah.
And the killer, I'm the...
Yeah. El matador.
El matador.
Oh my god. You can just do this.
Wait.
It's supposed to be like this. Oh, okay. Again.
Oh yeah. There's too many here.
And they're long, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god.
Sneeze. So satisfying to do.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel good. It's a feeling that I had missed, but it's weird. I have to get used to it, I think. But I just love the touching. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We also started with tofu. Where's the tofu?
In the Tupperware.
Oh.
No, the other one. Ah, maybe not. The blue one. So healthy what you do.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bon appétit. Thank you for cutting my hair. Love the tofu.
So weird, the broccoli.
Yeah, you like it?
Mm.
No? I mean, my motivation came like right after I cut my own hair, because I felt like there was. It's not like it changed that many things, but there was a lot going on in my head, like on how people perceive me, on why I did it, on like these kind of questions. And I found it really cool to like talk to other women about it, and I found out like so many other perspectives, but also a lot of things that I like, some things that other women had lived that didn't match my experience, and others that completely did, and others that I was unsure of, because it's always big questions of like, how do other people perceive me? When people like look at you, what do they have behind? You never know in the end. So I remember when I cut my hair, I felt like every time someone was looking at me, they were thinking about my hair, and they probably weren't, but it's just because I was focused
Maybe
on
they
this.
were.
Maybe. Exactly, and that's the whole question behind it. Some women like saw a drastic change of like how men look at them in the streets. some like
What was the change?
that they used to get catcalled, get comments, and as soon as they cut their hair, nothing. And that doesn't completely match my experience. I mean, I've still been catcalled after. That's the
Okay.
thing. So yeah, I think it depends on like how much you were catcalled also before, because some women who like look very feminine and cut their hair, maybe it's a drastic change. So and also in how the people perceive them, so maybe they really do get catcalled less. Because I talked to some women who had first cut their hair short and then did like a buzz cut, and there's a lot of like differences between these two. It's like it's not just a difference in length; it's a difference in like nature, the nature of your action, of like what you're doing. Because when you have short hair, short hair without a buzz cut. I mean, you can still like style it in a feminine way. You still have some length, so people are like, okay, it's still like it's more masculine, but you also have this idea of like the empowered woman with short hair, but not with a buzz cut. It's like only like we call this à la garçon in French. And yeah, I felt like it was really different also in how I anticipated the reaction of my family. Like it was much harder for me to show it to my family, like the buzz cut, compared to the regular short hair. And their reaction was actually different.
Than what you expected?
No, between the short hair and the buzz cut.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
Because
different.
exactly, it's not like an aesthetic choice. It's more like people, I think, see it more as a choice of refusal, or they don't understand. It's maybe more political also in a way. I don't know, like your whole head is seen, like you see the shape of it. I don't know. Also, that's the thing I was thinking about before I cut it. Is like, what's the shape of my skull? How do you say it?
Yeah, but and apart from like catcalling and stuff, what about other experiences of
Well,
the woman that you interviewed?
there was also a big topic about like sexual orientation and the fact that short hair is associated to being queer, being a lesbian, being bi. So some like heterosexual women were thought to be lesbians or bisexuals, and some like lesbian women or bi women did it in an affirming way, to like
I am.
exactly. I'm part of this, to like, it's also, I mean, I wouldn't call it a strategy because it's not as conscious maybe in people's minds, but it also makes it easier to like fit in the queer community. And even if it shouldn't be that way, I mean, we shouldn't, like, the queer community shouldn't be just like open to every people's, like, everyone's appearances. Also the way you're seen in the workplace.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like tattoos and stuff.
Like adopting more like a more masculine appearance. It's like a lot of women in politics cut their hair, for example. It's like adopting the masculine codes. But it's also related to like age, because it gets more common for like older women.
Yeah, why is that?
Because I think
I don't understand this.
I think it's related to like being on the market of seduction or not anymore. Because when you're young, I think there's more this pressure to like look good, because you need to find someone, you need to find a man. You need to like be desirable for society because you're still young. But then when you grow old, when you already have children, you're a mom. So like you don't need the long hair anymore, kind of. This
Yeah,
is
but
how
I think it
figured
happens
out.
especially not when you're a mom, but when you're like 60.
Yeah, also in
When
TikTok,
you're like a grandma. Like I don't see a lot of old women with like long hair, and when I see them, it's like, oh well, because it's like so common that, you know,
But I think it's related
to the
fact that that's what I said. Like they don't need to have long hair maybe anymore to
yeah.
like fit in society, but also maybe for reasons of like the fact that they have less hair, that like they don't want to take care of it. I don't know. Could also be these more practical reasons.
I mean, every time that I see women like 70s, in their 70s with longer, they're actually usually special. Like they're more they're more like rebel in a way. The one that I met.
Because also the figure, I don't know, it made me thought of like the figure of like long woman, a woman with long hair who fits like the figure of the witch a bit, you know? Because there's also this thing for like who with long women, when oh my god, when older women have like longer hair and like don't necessarily like style it every day and like fancy stuff. It's like it's not like taken care of and it's not like good looking.
They look like witches.
Exactly. So I think there's also a transgressive aspect to like the long hair, and maybe even more when you grow up. Maybe it's like an inverted effect like this.
I think I will have a longer
Yeah.
longer again when I'm like old.
Yeah. Of course you will. Yeah, that's true. I never thought about this.
That's not mine. Or maybe it is, yeah. Speaking of which, hair. Bye bye.